Hey guys!
What up, people?
Kishan here.
Kishanell.
And together we are
Kishanell. So what are we gonna do today, Kishanell?
Today we have a Q&A.
Q&A. And these questions are about like lot of people in our comments and on our Instagram, they were just asking us like, what do I do to move to New Zealand? All the immigration questions.
Right.
Today we're gonna answer them.
This video is categorized into 4 different portions. The first category is just like the visa migrating part.
All the like migration, like how to move and all visa, IELTS, like what's the requirement. So this first part will be on that.
And then the second portion is about like money. Third portion's jobs, like how do you get a job, things like that.
Like all of those questions that we have piled up together. And the fourth part
is just general other
questions. Like yeah. So without wasting any time, let's start this video. Before we start it,
don't forget to
like this video if you like it. Comment. Subscribe to our channel and
that one's the most
tell us it was helpful for you or not. So the first part is about visa, immigration, IELTS, and all the other questions.
So the first question is, how long does it take to get a New Zealand residency?
Okay, so this is all depend upon your age, your job, your experience, and even the location. Where are you located in New Zealand?
Right. There's a point system associated with residencies.
Yeah, so you need like 160 points so that you can apply for residency. I can give you a rough idea. Like if you are like the age that I came in New Zealand, like 18 or 19 or 20, and you're coming on a student visa, then it will take you like 4 to 5 years until you claim all the points so that you are eligible to apply for residency.
And for me, I met a man that was already in the process, so it was like super fast. Literally, the New Zealand website is really helpful, the New Zealand government website. So if you have more questions about visas, they're probably the best people to go to. But the second question is, Kishan, did you have to do an interview for a New Zealand visa?
Yes, so most of the time you have to do an interview. I did an interview and it was not that long. Like there was an Indian lady, I think the interview came from Mumbai, where the immigration New Zealand branch is, and they took like 10 to 15 minutes interview, and the questions was all same, like where did I study, what did I do after study, do I have any gap between my studies. So it was easy.
Was this while you were in India trying to come to New Zealand?
Yes. And I got my visa in like 7 days. I got my visa in 7 days, so it was really good.
I've never done an interview. It's
American passport is different, like just don't worry. The Indian passport is very hard to get.
Yes. So third question, how did you move to New Zealand and what do you do professionally there? So how did I move to New Zealand? Step 1, decide I want to go to New Zealand. I already had a passport and everything. Step 2, I applied online and got the visa within like 24 hours. I did get some traveler's insurance because for my holiday working visa, that was a requirement that they didn't check. That I had when I got here. And then the fourth thing is I booked a plane ticket and moved to New Zealand. It was literally so easy, I thought I would get deported. I thought that I did it wrong.
And it was opposite for me. Like first I had to decide where I have to go. So I was deciding either I want to go to Canada or I want to go to Australia or I want to go to New Zealand. And then at that time,
you had a friend in New Zealand.
Yeah, I had a friend in New Zealand which helped me because see, my father is a strict man, and before sending me to New Zealand, he wanted to make sure that I'll be safe there. And so my friend talked to my dad and they communicated with each other. So he gave me the permission so I can move to New Zealand.
And boom, the decision was made.
The decision was made,
New Zealand.
And then I just did my IELTS. And after I got the eligibility was 5.5 bands, so that I can apply for a visa. I applied for a visa through an immigration office agent. Agent helped me to get my documents ready, my funds ready. My father paid my fees and all, and boom, I was here. Okay.
And so in relation to what we do professionally, I have a journalism degree. I don't want to use it, honestly. Literally, I was working a 9 to 5, just like at a corporate job. Before that, I was doing like 10 years of hospitality. But now YouTube's the thing that like, it's not 100% a full-time thing, but it will be in the future. So that is my profession, YouTube.
Okay, and me...
So exciting.
Beside YouTube, I work for a company. I work as a project administrator, so I handle just a lot of office bunch of stuff.
And you love it.
I like it.
It's your thing.
That's right.
So, question number 4 is...
How did you prepare for IELTS?
I didn't. I speak English naturally.
Yeah, native English speakers.
Yeah.
That's how we need to be like this. So, let me be honest with you. I failed my IELTS when I did it first time. I needed 5.5 bands, as much I know, as much I remember. And I failed because I was not able to get the proper coaching, and I was really not clear about the concepts and the questions and all the details about each section of IELTS. So that's why I failed. But I'm very happy that I have Kishanell right now, because now my English was really worse before. I'm okay now because I think I can give credits to her.
Because I talk to her.
I talk to her every day. I listen to her. In this way, my listening and my speaking has improved a lot.
Yeah.
So thank you, Kishanell.
Welcome. If you guys don't have an English-speaking girlfriend, we have something that might help you out.
That's right.
We've actually partnered with
Cambly,
which is a private one-on-one tutoring app that you can literally talk to people from the United Kingdom, Canada,
everywhere. And the best part is it's 24/7. So whenever you have time, whenever
3 a.m.
you are available, you can just talk to any of the tutor face to face, and it is cheaper. It's 100% cheaper as compared to IU, and we can show you how it works.
Sounds good.
Okay, so hey Ryan, how are you doing?
Great, how are you?
We're good. So Ryan, we have some questions that we want you to answer.
Just specifically about like IELTS.
About islands?
IELTS, you mean IELTS.
Sorry.
Oh, IELTS.
Yeah,
okay, I was
IELTS.
gonna be like,
That's right.
I'm not an expert, but sure. Yeah.
So it says in your profile that you kind of specialize in, one of the areas you specialize in is that English speaking test. How do you best prepare students for that English test?
I would say the way that we best prepare students for IELTS is by doing mock tests.
Oh, okay. Alright, thank you very much, Ryan, for talking to us.
Yes, you're welcome.
Awesome.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was a really interesting conversation, and the best part is you'll get 30% discount if you
Use our code Kishanell! Our code!
That's right. So this is the second part of the video, which talks about money questions, salary questions, all the questions. So what are the first questions, Kishanell?
Alright, so is Auckland/New Zealand expensive?
I'll say, as an Indian coming from India, yes it is. I don't know about you.
I would say as an American coming to New Zealand, it's average. Like the cost of food is pretty expensive, but I feel like everything else is pretty normal.
The cost of food, rent and things are expensive, but the salary is also good.
Right, so you get like 17.25.
Yeah, that's the minimum wage per hour that you will 100% get.
Right.
No one can give you less than that. And as compared to that, if you see, then it's alright. I haven't been to any other country, but I have heard from a lot of people that groceries, all the general small items, cooking items, food items, they're expensive as compared to any other country. Alright, so what's the next question?
How much money is required to survive with a normal life in New Zealand? And in my opinion, like the bare necessities like car and phone and groceries and rent, you need about $500 a week.
Yeah,
like you're not gonna have like an extremely lavish life, but like that's like the lowest.
That's right, because you have to pay for everything. Your rent, electricity, internet, car, fuel, all your basic all the basic things that you need for your house and for the food.
So we just talked about the money kind of thing and side of things. Moving on to a couple little job questions.
That's right. So the third section is about job questions because we got a lot of questions about that tell us how we can get the job. What are they?
There were two things that people wanted to know about. One is the weather, and we'll get to that. And one was jobs.
Okay, so what's the first question about job?
Yes. Is there any chance to get a job/work permit in New Zealand directly from India?
I'll say it all depends upon your experience and your qualification. So if you have a good qualification and good work experience, and then you can apply some job, because in New Zealand there are websites like TradeMe, Seek, or Indeed, and if you apply a job there and someone sends you a job letter or an offer letter,
right, and that job letter says that you'd get about $50,000
$50,000, yeah, that's the minimum.
Then you
can apply for work visa, and then you'll be able to come to New Zealand on work permit or work basis.
Right. The next question is, how easy is it to get a job in New Zealand? And it basically just depends on what kind of job you want, what kind of your experience you have. For me, I started from the bottom and then worked my way up. So I literally started absolutely no job at all. So just like literally like cutting down trees and like tree branches and stuff, just so I could get free food and accommodation. Then I upgraded to a cafe, then I upgraded to a restaurant, and then I upgraded to a corporate job that pays me really good money.
And how I started, like for first 3 months I didn't have any job, and after that I did whatever I could get. I worked at construction sites, I worked as a dishwasher, I even worked as a cleaner, but I choose these work so that I can get a better job. Like I didn't just carry on working at these jobs. Like no job is small, but I was waiting so that I can get a job in which I can pursue my dreams, I can grow myself, and I can learn something.
Yeah, you cutie guy.
Yeah. So then I found a marketing job in which I was getting experience. I was getting so that's why this is how you can get your work visa as well. You need a job which is skilled job and gives you good salary.
Yeah.
Boom!
So
the fourth section of this
some
video.
general, fun, interesting questions.
Yes.
Let's answer the weather question.
All right.
Let's just get that out of the way.
So a lot of people are asking how's the weather.
It is nice, but I would like it to be a little more warm in the winter months.
Okay, I'll say it's the best because in winters it's not too cold. It's currently winter and I can literally wear t-shirts and all. And in summers it's not too hot. So it's a really good balanced weather.
And it's not too humid.
It's not too humid and it's awesome. Like beaches, and a lot of beaches are here, a lot of forest area, a lot of plants. So it's really good environment.
Yeah. What city would you recommend living in and why? It really depends on your preferences.
That's right.
Because, for instance, Kishanell and I, we love Auckland. We love the city, we love the energy, we love the people, we love the opportunity, I love the creativity.
Yeah.
But Kiwis aren't the biggest
They don't
fans
like
of
Auckland because it's crowded and they call it a big smoke because there are a lot of vehicles, there's traffic all the time and it's really crowded. But I'll say, I also prefer Auckland because if you came to New Zealand, you want to experience stuff. Like if you want to experience new thing, new culture, meet people, Auckland is good.
I completely disagree. I think that if you come to New Zealand to experience New Zealand, you're here for the natural beauty,
That's right. Okay.
the sights.
That's also right.
I started in New Plymouth. New Plymouth is small, but like New Plymouth has a special place in my heart. All right, so when did we arrive here and how old were we then? I
was 18 and was 2015.
I came here in 2017, so I was like 21, turning 22.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, this is how old I was. Like,
do you miss India? And I'm gonna also say, do I miss America? So I'm not left out.
Yeah, I miss India. The most thing that I miss is Indian food, festivals, and relatives and my parents. Like, these are the only thing I miss about India.
I America a lot. I think that New Zealand is a great place for safety and for comfort.
Very safety and comfort, that's right.
And that's a little...
And that's all.
Yeah.
That's all. So guys, if you like this video, we made this video just for an educational purpose, so people know how to migrate if they want to migrate to any other country.
And what to expect.
And what to expect. That's right.
Kind of like cover some like... when we moved to New Zealand,
we didn't know about anything, these questions. So we just want you guys to be fully acknowledged of all these things. So we just want you guys to be fully prepared.
Yeah.
And if you like this video, guys, don't forget to subscribe.
Comment, subscribe.
Okay, guys. Download Cambly application, link in the description. And don't
30% off,
Kishanell code.